Who's going? Let's go. Come on. Fucking someone shoot it out. Go.
Talk us through that opening.
Wild.
30 seconds he just come out.
Wild. Yeah. It's like a start of a sumo fight. He comes straight ahead. So yeah, it's put me on the back foot, but I didn't expect that. I knew he was going to run in like a bit of a wild man, a bit of a kamikaze bomber and a bit wild. So I knew that, but I didn't think it was going to happen like that. So I'm glad I didn't get flustered and get wild with him. Sat down and got my bearings and got my range, got my eye, and went to work. So I made a statement like I wasn't going to box, but it felt like everyone on the way back here said I boxed beautifully. So yeah, I can box with the best of them. It's just I got to more like get back to standing on their face like I did tonight. Cut them off when they're on the ropes, go to work. So yeah, I ain't fucking dancing around moving my feet like I'm Caleb Plant and all that sort of rubbish.
Was there a lot of power? Did you bring much power? Because obviously it looked...
Yeah, he fucking put 72.5 kilos of weight into every shot he threw. So and they were out here, they had a lot of leverage on them and a couple wrapped around the back of my head. And they're like wonky shots you don't see coming. I haven't seen that before, that style in the gym even. Like, here's a wild man running and... Yeah, that upset's typically a really nice, crispy boxer. You know, that unorthodox, wonky style can upset people at times, and I'm glad I just was able to morph and figure it out and go to work and, yeah, piece him up in the end.
Are you surprised he didn't go down?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I definitely am. That's why I say that. I keep saying there's something in the water in Caboolture with me and Leon Wilson, but there's something in the water in Mount Fuji. Like, that bloke's made of something far out. Like, and we know, like, coming from, like, another sport and MMA and stuff like that, they're historically tough as people. Like, they're some of the toughest in the world. They cut them from the same cloth as a Mexican. So, and he showed that tonight, you know. He really showed that tonight. I was honoured to share a ring with someone like a Japanese man that has a fighting culture, and it was awesome. It was really, I always was a little bit worried fighting a Japanese bloke because when you hit them, they do that crazy ass fucking face and yell at you and scream and they have no emotion and you can't tell if they're hurt. And that was exactly what happened tonight. I banged him and he had this same stoic face. So I'm glad I could get through that and move on and get the win. And headline No Limit, mate. KO, get the KOs. It's awesome.
A couple of times you had him hurt at the end of a couple of rounds. Do you think maybe, I think it was 4 or 5 maybe with the 10, 15 more seconds, you might have got him out of there?
Yeah, for sure. And but I still felt, so like one thing Blair said, reviewing the Rowan fight, I heard him a lot and got off the gas, and like if I pressed a little bit more, I would have got him out of there. And I fully believe that, but I was in a different headspace there. And but like when I heard him, I was on him, but I just felt like he was still alert and with it, and he was again swinging punches from like back here over there, so like a scorpion. And I don't want to get hit by one of them, so you don't see him coming, and then I look like the fool, so I don't want that happening. But yeah, no, I felt like I heard him and I didn't want to rush anything. So, and I had plenty of time. I knew I was going to get him out of there in the end. So.
Can we ask? Sorry, I didn't hear about why you took your pants off. Well, I don't know if it was a Derek Lewis.
No, I'm no copycat. I'm a trendsetter, not a trend sweater. All right. This is for my baby girl, Ben, and it's just Ben Damon don't like me fucking stealing the mic on him and talking about me sponsors. So I just flash him out there like that. So that's it. It saves time. I'm efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient. Yeah, and of course my baby girl, Evander.
Perfect.
What's next?
What's next? That's what I said in the ring. Camel Toe Leary, Andre the protected species. I think Alex Walters, soft as butter, Alex Walters. Like, they're all pussies. Like, they honestly are. And that's why Georgie had to get the guys from Japan, you know. What is that? Like, I've got to mow my lawn when I get home. Taj Singh's about as good as watching grass grow. Like, what do? George, fuck. Get him in there, like, who are we getting, who's next? Because these middleweights here in Australia, they don't want a piece. They do, like I said at the press conference, when the gate's shut, like that little chihuahua on the back and the big Roddy's in the yard and he's barking, yeah, I'll have some, and then Georgie opens the gate, come on in, boys. They don't want to sit at the table, so whatever.
Headline tonight, you think that's where you're at now?
For sure. George believes in me, Matt Rose and Tony Boy, they all believe in what I bring, and I want to sit down with the boys in the office on Wednesday, tomorrow, and see the numbers. See who did the best numbers, me, Akuso, Taylor Harrison, and see what's up. And I feel like it's me, for sure. I'm charismatic, a little bit of flamboyancy. I take my shorts off. Who doesn't want to fucking turn into the head splitter? I would if I was that honest. So, you love me or hate me, I don't care if you don't like me. That's what I was saying. I don't care if I rub you the wrong way. I don't give a hoot. Like, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, I was conflicted a little bit and set a good example for my daughter and all that rubbish, and my daughter will know who I am. The people that matter, and they have to tuck me in at night or pat me on the back when I'm losing, know who I am, and that's who I don't need to upset. All these other fucking Billy Joe, Mary Jane and all those people in the fucking pub, I don't care about them. Kiss my ass. I'm back. Head splitter's back.
Well done, mate.
Sweet, thank you.